hello, wherever, whenever, and whoever you are, and welcome back to Phoenix Ueki, and welcome back to the Daggerheart campaign frame that is the fascinating and fun Motherboard. Here we have 4 fine adventurers, our ribbit bard Bigsby, the fungal sorcerer Cordelia, the earthkin warlock Topaz, and bearfolk seraph Bjorn. And they have ventured out into the wilds of Echo Vale as the catastrophe known as Remnant's Fury has swept across the setting. The mysterious robotic entities left over from the ancient civilization that disappeared from this area hundreds and hundreds of years ago. They were wild out between the cities and the little glimmers of civilization dotted across the Vale, but in the cities themselves they were often used to help, much like at our adventurers' friend's coffee shop. The remnants that they had in the preparation area, cooking and mixing and chopping, as the virus or whatever it is that caused Remnant's Fury swept through, all of these robotic entities turned on their neighbors, owners, co-workers, and chaos and panic spread through the setting. Our adventurers were able to reunite after being separated and escape, fighting their way past some rather deadly remnants at the entrance to the city, and escape, hey Mary, out into the wilds beyond the forest-covered skyscraper that was their home. Well, I say their home, for Bjorn at least. Bigsby is from a wandering habitation, a little village on the back of a remnant that walks across and swims. There's aquatic too, right? You muted.
You muted.
I'm sure it's all very
I thought I was muted. I touched my Walkman and I muted myself. Yeah, it's somewhat aquatic. It's not extensively, just a little bit. Just a little aquatic.
Just a little guy in a little aquatic village. And you, Topaz, were up from the mountains, as seen behind me here, and those ancient tunnels and secret facilities that had been built there, but then recently were repurposed by a majority Earthkin group society there. And Cordelia. I don't know if we ever figured out exactly which part Cordelia was from.
I assume she's from the city. She's a city girl.
Okay, so from the same as Bjorn, from that skyscraper city. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they made their way through the ruin of the outskirts of the city and the forested streets, seeing various remnants wild and out in their more vicious setting out here, clearly still influenced by Remnant's Fury, even beyond the city walls. And they made their way towards the mountains and one of the entrances to the tunnels that would lead to Topaz's home of Geode. Reaching the foot of the hills, they rested briefly before attempting the climb to take the direct route up towards the ruined transport network and the tunnels that it disappears into. It was a testing, trying time, and there were some mishaps along the way. Poor Bigsby fell from quite a great height, but survived to tell the tale, as Bjorn used his wings to princess carry him up. You didn't kiss him, see if he turned into a real princess. And right, frogs into princes, axolotls into princesses. I think that's how it works.
Consent first, please.
Of course. And you find yourselves now perched on the bone-like, remnants of this transport network. We're not sure, like above table, we're not sure if it was like a monorail kind of thing or a like an old transport like road network, but they have these concentric circles going out from the main tower, which contains Motherboard themselves, the core program which runs all of the remnants and the communications and things throughout the Vale, and has been fallen into wreck and ruin like all of the other settings here. But as you look out on the Vale ahead, in front of you there, back towards Bjorn and Cordelia's home, the oranges of the setting sun, invisible to you behind the mountain, just spill across the land, and mist starts to rise from the waters of the various parts of the Vale there. And let's see, I think maybe Bjorn would have the keenest eyes, just vibes wise. And you swear just for a moment, Bjorn, maybe you can see just beyond the next spine of mountains over the shifting form of, is that the library? The vast spider-like roaming habitation that looks after all of the ancient technology of the previous civilization, the fallen ones.
Well, guys, is that the library? The vast spider-like... the
Too long. It was too long. It was too long. You can't do it.
I know. I couldn't keep it in my head.
Good effort. Anyway, as you turn your back on the fading lights and go into a subterranean darkness instead, we see the four of you disappear into the tunnel, Topaz leading the way towards Geode and into our next session of Motherboard.
For 3 to 4 weeks.
And welcome back. Your out of context jump back in from the intro, brought to you by Cordelia. Okay, 3 of you fine folks have a crystal. Bjorn does not. Having attempted to use it to, I think you attempted to use it to an attempt to catch Bigsby last time, to no avail, unfortunately. But it is okay. He's squishy. He's a squishy little guy, so he bounced.
No, rubber.
That does not make it any better.
Unfortunately. So, friends, the journey is quite long into the tunnel, but you're determined to reach Geode before you rest properly. And Topaz, are there any kind of defenses or checkpoints like along the tunnel before you reach where the facility was and Geode proper?
Yeah, there's probably some sort of like traps slash like essentially like old like defenses that have been kind of rigged up to work, maybe not as their intended purposes, but there are certainly some defenses going on.
Okay. Any remnant based ones? like turrets or anything like that, or is it just physical things?
I can't help but think of like the little portal turrets.
Yeah.
But yeah, the probably some remnant based turrets.
I can't do a good GLaDOS impression, I'm afraid. Sorry.
We could say no and not have to
This was
fight.
a try.
Also,
Making a note
Hey,
here.
Daggerheart is all about giving the players input, the chance.
It's like I would love I
choose
would
their
love to
fate.
say no, but like realistically, yeah.
yeah,
I gotta
Fair.
be honest.
I would love if not, but vibes, yes.
Right. In which case, let us say that you come across some of these defenses, Topaz, and see that they have been attacked and dismantled from the geode side of things. So you are concerned that these defenses were also stricken with Remnant's fury, and that the people of Geode were forced to destroy their own defenses as they turned against them and turned inwards instead. Now, what are you doing for illumination? Because I'm sure, I think maybe Topaz and Cordelia would be okay, but I don't see Bixby and Bjorn.
I mean, they can see the light that we emit, right? If we happen to have bioluminescence to glow a little bit more.
I don't know, how is it that bright? How bright is it? Or do you have just like drift globes like just inserted into parts of you as well?
I bet I probably would have something like that inserted just into like parts of my head and parts of my arms, probably on my hands. So if I get close to something I want to see for fine detailed work, I can kind of just have that in my hands.
Yeah.
If you need me to roll my
If
experience,
we-
I am biotech improviser.
Nice.
Now my wings
could
are called wings
potentially-
of light.
No, not
We could also
by your
potentially-
description, Bjorn. They are mechanical feathered things. I think in
I did
a
say
more
that,
in a
yeah.
more fantastical setting, campaign frame, they would be like celestial magical things instead. But yeah,
Fair.
sorry, Bixby.
We could potentially say, because during the climb last session, I had summoned the magic hand, which is, I assume it glows even a little bit.
Bixby's
But
hair.
it is in Bixby's hand. So if that's still potentially able to be around, then maybe that could be a tiny source of light. Because that's a little mini hand for just a little guy. So that's just a tiny hand.
True. Yeah. So I mean, I think combined there's enough, and I think your Iconis could give off light as well. Enough to see.
Oh yeah, I describe my icon as like a beam sword.
Very true. I see your beam sword is as big as mine. You, in which case, have enough light to see that there is also blood splashed on
Well,
the
that's
ground.
not a good sign.
But no bodies.
That's a better sign, unless they were all eaten.
But taken back by the survivors, I think, is more likely. Oh, really? I didn't hear
What?
that much.
Actually?
With Moranis again?
Yeah, everyone's back for it. It's great.
Oh my
What?
god.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Hey, good luck with the giveaway, everybody. Now, you approach cautiously, and Topaz, one of the other things you told me about Geode comes into play here as well. You see where cave-ins have been triggered. This is something that Aelin told me about Topaz. They would use the rock and the tunnel structure to have like defensive cave-in mechanics. And you see a couple of fairly sizable cave-ins, a couple of them with little kind of like robotic, remnant limbs poking out from underneath them, sparking slightly still. that you have to clamber over. Now, Topaz, what does the main entrance to Geode look like? Is there a single entrance for the defense of the initial facility, and then split into sections beyond that, or is it several entrances?
There would probably be like one like main entrance, and then like a couple of like offshoot, like hidden ones that they had made over the years.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So, you again see one of these sizable cave-ins just near. As you know, Topaz, you're getting closer to the entrance, and a voice hails you as you start to move towards it. It's not aggressive, because they know that the Remnant's fury creates that bright white light which you are not producing. So they know you are not dangerous Remnants. But a voice calls out, "Who goes there?"
Topaz of Quartz Pass.
I thought you'd got all city folk. Topaz, get over here! And
friends.
Stepping out from behind the cave-in, Topaz, you see an Orderborn member of the society here, another Earthkin, called that you could know called Elisande. So you finally come home. Just passing through for good?
Passing through for now.
What a time to be travelling. What were you thinking?
Oh, you know, trouble.
There's been word. This is happening all over. Do you have anything to share? Anything you saw?
Yeah, Remnant's going crazy.
They're calling it the Fury. All of them went nuts. Not just wild ones from out in the Vale. The ones back here. The diggers. The miners. Everything.
Yeah, it's pretty widespread from what we can tell.
My old mum's shopping trolley almost took her leg off.
She alright?
Yeah. There's plenty of fight left in that old bird yet.
Oh, good.
There's a discount joke in there somewhere, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
Groceries these days cost an arm and a leg.
It's like, take your coupon for 20 for 5 cents off. And Elisande says, well, and you see there's a few more members of Geode Society there that you don't know, that are just guarding the entrance here and keeping an eye down. It's like decent line of sight down either way down the tunnel, in case those lights are seen. It's been a right mess. They're still trying to hunt some down inside. Some of them went deeper, further down into the parts we don't use. The old facility stuff.
Yeah. Any casualties other than...
Oh yeah, plenty. But no one you knew, I don't think, off the top of my head.
Well, everybody knows everybody down here, so...
Well, to an extent, eh? Just, be careful. Stay in the main areas. Just the closed off sections. The ones that the high ups would have us stay away from.
All right. Thank you.
I mean, didn't you say you used to go sneaking down there?
Well, yeah.
Looks like stepping away from the other guards. Or maybe
What's a kid supposed to do down here, you know?
maybe stay away from that. Even if you do find shiny trinkets like that, he points at your Iconis.
Topaz shrugs takes that as a so definitely go down there.
And you pass through the entrances into the main parts of Geode. All of you see. I'm trying to think of like I think one of the best ways to kind of like visualize it for us, like pop culture wise, is like the way they kind of depicts quite a lot of like Star Wars like habitations. You know, like these dark corridors. You know, like shops. Like built into the walls of these corridors, and just stuff hanging, like the more rundown areas of that kind of like a dodgy starbase or that kind of style. And you make your way down, and you see folks moving around, but very shook. This is still the same day that Remnant's Fury kicked in. And being very cautious, just only people that have to be out are out, and businesses are still open, but trying to keep things moving. But you can definitely feel the effects of the attack. Now, do we remember why we're here specifically? Why
get a terminal to well, a couple of reasons, but
first things
I
first.
thought it was like to investigate, right?
yeah, investigation, also some blasphemy.
Didn't I have a contact that I thought might be able to help us?
You, Cordelia, you know that there's a decent amount of fungal habitation population here as well, and that old contact of yours, Vera, is it Cade?
I believe it's Cade, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Vera Cade told you of a cell here, of the mycelial network project, and told you, and you know where to look for it.
Okay, great.
What's the secret like the old the Christian fish? What's the fungal network sign that you put above the door?
Ooh, can I think on that? Let you know.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's probably like a mushroom with like the mushroom's kind of small in the middle, and like the tendrils are all kind of going up, but like motherboard patterned.
Yeah, like
That's
like
so
code.
cool.
Yeah.
Like the alphabet. Okay, yeah. Looks like a circuit board kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you follow the mostly remembered directions. Let's have our first roll of today. Give me a what would it be? Give me an instinct roll.
Would you let me use my experience as an inner compass, given how much I've been navigating this campaign, to get a +2?
If you spend a hope to do so, yes.
Then I shall spend a hope. I am full of hope. I'm just full of hope. Okay, so that's gonna be +3 +2.
Marin, I thought we'd played it together enough for that not to be the case.
I am mechanically full of hope. Okay, so that's 12 +2 is 14 with hope.
Nice.
Hey,
Okay.
so I get it back.
You do, yes.
Yay! I continue to be full of hope.
Okay, so yeah, you remember the pretty well what Vera told you,
Sweet.
and before long you see the mycelial network's symbol tucked away in a like nondescript like entrance way.
It's probably like grown organically onto something. I bet.
Yeah.
In like a tree trunk next to the door or something.
Okay. As you follow the sign. I think there's probably like a couple of them like that leading
Yeah.
the way, you know, like
Yeah.
in nondescript, like, you know, like tucked away little locations.
Yeah, like some tendrils kind of point in an arrow shape, like, go that way.
Right, and as you get to kind of like the almost like airlock kind of like doorway that goes into each of these like modules and habitations that are built into the caves, natural caves and excavated spaces of Geode, you get a kind of like lurch in your stomach when you see, you know how like when automatic doors, you know, like this kind of Star Wars like shh doors are like half open and like off center. You see that it's busted and resting like half open. How would you like to proceed seeing that?
Does this look like it's busted trying to shut and snap us all in half, or busted trying to open, in which case I could just sort of figure out where it's getting stuck and release it so I can open the full way?
It looked like it's been forced.
Okay.
Like someone tried to break in?
Potentially.
Okay, well, are there any scratches in the middle that would indicate that it would be remnants trying to get in, or is there any blood? I don't know.
So you're going up to the door and investigating?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, give me a knowledge.
I'm great at knowledge.
Anyone who
I
wants to.
I was gonna say, can I assist? Because
Please do.
Higher objects.
knowledge is my one of my spheres of influence.
Okay, well, how about I assist you in that case? I'd be
you can
like,
choose who'd be best to do it. It's fine.
yeah, okay. Topaz, this is your area of expertise. What do you see? And I think assisting gives you advantage, right?
You have to spend a hope. And
I will spend a hope.
And it gives Topaz a d6 to add, yes.
All right.
Okay. Ooh, nice. That is going to be 16 plus 6 with fear.
Nice. 22. But with fear. So let me just head on over to feardaddy.com. add 1 to the abacus there. Thank you. You are successful, and there aren't any scratches that would seem to suggest that remnants had busted through here. But as you're investigating it and looking at it, you trigger something and it slams open fully with a big crash.
Ah.
And you hear a voice inside. We know you're in there. The days of the mycelial heresy are done. What was that? You two, check it out. What do you do?
I think they're after my contacts. We should probably go help. Let's go. I will go.
Help
Nope,
by,
you're on your own, Cordelia.
is it help by going in
No,
directly or going
yeah.
around?
It's
Cordelia
how
turns
they
around.
say clever and done.
Cordelia turns around and figures, realizes they're on their own. It's like just
Guys,
three disappeared.
Guys.
No, Topaz is helping.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm also rushing in.
So you're leaping through the door.
I leap dramatically.
Okay, let me change this map then. And
Maybe
also
I'll do
change
a new
the
force
overlay so you
poses.
can see the map.
Ooh, new map.
Okay, so here is Motherboard, the setting. We started up there in Calcarus and have travelled up here to the mountains. Where that we can see the southern tunnel coming out, but there is a similar one on the north side where they climbed up to. And in that mountain there is where Geode is. But let us leave this map behind and head on over to this one.
So are we like on the northern Oracle side of that mountain?
Ooh, this is
You're
cool.
like right slap bang underneath that mountain. Okay, so
Where are we?
let me add you guys. Yeah. Sorry, still trying to figure out how to use Albert Radio properly. Wow! Not a little guy at all!
I'm a kaiju guy.
Someone cast in
Still got the
large on
Godzilla
Bixby.
music, John.
So that's going to happen every time, I
Really
think.
a big speech.
Oh my god.
Sorry, folks. You get a nice view of Emma's art. Sorry, the Dwarven Forge art. Thank you, Patch. Sorry, I'm so used to saying it, Emma, excuse me. So yeah, put yourselves where you're at. I think Cordelia and Topaz would be up front.
Up front is where's the entrance?
You've come into this section
Okay.
here, and
The
that
top,
doorway
right?
to
Okay,
the
top,
south,
okay.
that big chunky doorway is where is
Chunky
almost
doorway.
opened.
All right, so I guess I'm probably in front, realistically.
I think I would
Sorry.
also be in front just because.
That'd be great. Be my guest. Be my guest.
Okay,
I am
cool.
squishy sorcerer.
Oh. Too big.
Sorry, 2 seconds. Ooh, you can switch them over as well. Look at that. No, this way.
Whoa.
No, this way. Sorry. Okay. New toys, everyone. Okay, there you go. Topaz. Yeah, so Cordelia and Topaz were up front. This guy.
Oh, Cordelia and Topaz are at the front?
Yeah, because they were the one that opened the door and heard, and then they leapt through to help. Like, I think
Okay.
Cordelia turned and said, "We gotta help them," and leapt forward through the doorway, right?
Wait for
Now,
me.
I am hiding directly behind Thybjorn.
Pat, you said you'd done a playthrough of the of Horizon Zero Dawn. You see how this token is Lance Riddick's character?
Yes, I do.
I thought it looks good, acolyte-y, you know, with the shaved
the
head.
guy from those Keanu Reeves movies?
John Wick, yeah. He's one of the main characters in the game.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
And you know how they've done that thing recently of just putting the actors straight into the game as themselves.
Good for them, honestly.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like that guy in the Mandalorian that gets the Darksaber. You know, what's that guy? The actor's name?
Bo-Katan?
Oh.
What's her name? The actress? Or?
No, the Imperial.
Gustavo Fring from.
Giancarlo Esposito.
From
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
He was like he's in one of the
Fring.
he's like the main baddie in one of the Far Cry games, and it's just him. It's just like straight in there. It's great. Okay, so you bust through the door there. I think everyone does straight away, but you can see the doorway that they're trying to break into is over on the far side there to the left, and you kind of break into this quite like sparse and spartanly furnished space. There's some machinery which is operating this door system, you think, and as you can see there's like packing crates of goods and things there. It looks like kind of like an expedition kind of base camp kind of feeling, and there's like there's some bits of monitors and things glowing, flickering on and off as you jump through. So move you through into the main space there. Or I mean, unless you want to use the doorway strategically, up to you.
I mean, I've already said I leapt through, so I am through.
Go for it.
Ah. How big is a minor visual illusion, would you say?
Well, 2 seconds, because you did. That was a roll with
Oh,
fear
sphere.
there, so I am.
But it's
I'm
a general
gonna
mechanical question.
grab the spotlight to start with there as they shout it to check it out. I think kind of like like
A 5x5 cube kind of thing? Like
five. I think 5x5 feels a bit big, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah, like kind of like oh god, what's a good example? I'm trying to think of like a bedside table kind of size.
the size of a nightstand, okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Ish.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head. Okay, so you bust through there, and Bjorn, you see that these folks here are wearing robes that are similar in style to the Pilgrims of the Spire, but whereas the faithful of Motherboard, the worshippers of Motherboard that you've dealt with have mostly been these pilgrim types who are a bit more chill and they're all about the journey and visiting this holy site. These are like hardcore worshippers of Motherboard.
Like
And,
fundamentalists.
you recognize the leader standing up on that crate over at the side hey Coleman, to be a fully ordained signal priest. And then the other 4 are what are known as network worshippers. And
Oh, great. It's the ID, guys.
and as the leader shouted, "You two, check that out!" 2 of those network worshippers come running at you with these long staffs crackling with electrical energy. And the signal priest points at you, Cordelia, and says, "Get the heretic fast!"
What racial profiling? Jeez.
Not nice people. Not nice people.
Just because she's a mushroom, huh, John? Wow.
And
In the year 3046.
They don't strike me as fun guys.
Okay, so let's have a little look here. Okay, so let me. The signal priest is like charging with them, so I'm going to use him as that first activation. So he leaps down off that crate and comes running over. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is he charging straight after Cordelia?
He's running towards the group of you, but he stops short of actually getting to you, and is going to activate his static burst.
I don't like what that sounds like.
So I have to spend a fear to use it. Please, Daddy, may I have a
Begins
fear?
like
Thank you.
rubbing a balloon on his head.
And he slams down a staff that he's holding, more like a standard kind of like decorative thing, and just static electricity just like bristles off it. It's like through the air, all around all of you. Well, this is where I can still use the Syrinscape stuff. Here we go. Just electricity just like outs from that there, and the 4 of you need to make an instinct reaction roll. Difficulty 14. So remember, doesn't matter what hope and fear is on this roll. It's just to roll with whatever your instinct is.
I got an 18.
Okay.
I'm just rolling instinct, right?
Yeah.
16.
16.
13.
13. Topaz?
Dirty 20.
Okay. There's no such thing as dirty one in Daggerheart.
I know.
A nat 20. Whoa.
I can get nat 20s. the GMs can. We still rolling d20s. Okay, so Bjorn, as you're the closest, you caught the worst of it, apparently. You take 7 tick damage from this electrical outburst. So
it's 7 damage.
Yeah, what's your
that's
first threshold?
13.
13
So I
and...
mark 1 HP. 13 and 28.
Okay, wow. That's higher than it was.
Chunky.
Considerably.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm a fucking beast.
yeah, you can take 1 or mark an armor to minus that.
Okay.
Oh, big spooky
how
stealth
does
trinket I
my-
gave you 2 weeks ago? Sorry.
No, you go on.
Trinket.
I think I gave it to you. It's a little trinket I have that if you you can spend a hope to reduce incoming damage by 1d8. Just reminding you that you have it.
Oh, I don't believe so.
It's theater than mine anyways, but just in case you get damaged.
Okay.
Is it
Sorry.
worse to run out of armor slots or to run out of HP? I assume HP. I'm just gonna mark an armor slot.
Yes.
Very much so.
I mean, losing armor sucks. Losing your life sucks a little bit more.
I mean, you might be a shriveled corpse, but your armor will look fantastic.
yes.
It's true.
Buried in style.
He's dead, but boy, does his armor look good.
Okay, so you don't take any damage, but you are temporarily vulnerable. Now, being temporarily vulnerable means you have to use your action. You have to use an action to remove it. Okay.
Are all of us temporarily vulnerable?
Nope.
Or just me?
It was a
Okay.
it was a difficulty 14 roll, so I'm afraid
Gotcha.
everyone else escaped. But our network worshippers will take advantage of that, and the one runs past their leader to guard him, and attacks you with the with his roll there. Now, because you're vulnerable, that is with advantage. So that is going to be a 19. What's your evasion?
Against what?
Your evasion.
Oh,
Your evasion.
9.
Okay.
Jeez.
So that hits. You take the electrified staff just like crashes into you and like it stabs into your midriff and electrifies your body there. You take 10 tech damage there.
Okay, so that's still within my minor damage threshold, so I still
Okay.
can mark 1, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Or no, it's not.
Yeah, I've been marking armor slots. Should I be taking some HP damage?
Your choice.
Okay, cool. I'm still learning how to play a tank in this game.
So, now, sorry, I had to spend a fear to activate them, and I will spend another to activate our network worshipper number 2, who is going to attack Cordelia without the advantage. That's going to be nat 1 if you got them, folks. That is Phoenix's flounder. Yes, we can do that in we can let them fly and let them flounder in Daggerheart too. For me, because I'm still rolling the d20. Okay, so yeah, does Bjorn like mum arm you? Like no. You get a slight shock from him because he's like still charged with electricity.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I'm going to do a more narrative spend of fear, because you left me with so many last time. After that climb of the mountain. The other 2 are
I
going to
went
be...
for one session, guys.
The other 2 are going to be like slamming against the door.
As
to try
in,
and
throwing themselves against it to try and hurt
break
themselves?
it down. No, to break it down. And... okay, yes. That is a success, so I am going to start a counter. It is a D4, so that's going from a 4 to a 3 as they try to barge the door down. Okay, so if that gets to 0, they will break through that door and to whoever lies beyond Cordelia,
Okay.
who you are assumingly trying to meet.
Yes.
Okay, and that will be the end of my spotlight. Over to you guys.
Okay.
When you said I had to use an action to be invulnerable, do I just say I use an action? What is the action economy in this game?
Well, for me, that's very important because I have to use an activation, like a whole activation to clear a vulnerable, like a temporary condition. But yeah, what does it mean against players? That's a good question. Because usually if you have to make a roll to escape from it, like there's a DC, there's a difficulty set to it, and it says which roll you have to make.
I mean, if this were like 5e, it would be like, oh, I can't attack this turn. I have to use my action to, get out of grappling or whatever.
Let's have a quick search.
So I guess I'll use my action to not be vulnerable.
I suppose it would be like using your part of the spotlight, as it were, because the spotlight's what's passing around back and forth, isn't it? So
here we go. Yeah, temporary conditions are effects that grant specific benefits or drawbacks to the target they're attached to. The temporary tag denotes a condition or effect that the affected creature can clear by making a move against it. When an affected PC makes a move to clear a temporary condition or effect, it normally requires a successful action roll using an appropriate trait. When an affected adversary makes a move to clear a temporary condition or effect, the GM puts the spotlight on the adversary and describes how they do it. So, that takes up that adversary's section there. Doesn't require a roll, but it does use up that spotlight. So it It doesn't say in the stat block for the Signal Priest how to
Okay.
shake that static burst. Actually, I guess.
I mean, it says make an action roll, so I'm gonna say, if you'd let me flavor this, I've just been like kind of having my wings on willy-nilly, but
Yeah.
I'd like to flavor this as me just like using just sheer force of strength just to like flex my every muscle in my body, which also somehow includes my wings that are mechanical.
Oh.
And I
Let's
just
keep
like
that-
shake off the fuzz.
Let's keep that just as a description. Okay, this is
it
what
off
I'm
the
officially
weapon.
like. If it's our table rule, then it's our table rule. I'm gonna say that when it says a PC is temporarily conditioned in one way or another, without giving a required escape roll to remove it, I'm gonna say that it just means you are vulnerable to the next attack. Be that
Okay,
in
so
the same spotlight or the next spotlight. Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
but
so you
do I
just-
still use an action roll to remove it?
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to. You can
Okay.
use your turn as normal.
Amazing.
I'm just saying my next action against you would have the effects of that condition, but only one. So you're free now.
May I take an
Um,
action?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, go for it, Cordelia.
I would like to use one of my new
Irish.
toys. I'm going to move over here to where the priest and the other little guy are. Not our little guy, the other little guy. And I would like to cast Cinder Grasp. So I need to make a spellcast roll. That's a 13 with hope.
Against our Signal Priest, that is not a hit, I'm afraid.
Okay. Can I use manipulate magic to add +2 to the action roll's result? Make it 15.
Meets it, beats it.
Great. 1 stress. Okay, so I've taken stress. All right, so it instantly bursts into flame, and he takes how much damage? He takes 12 magic damage and is temporarily on fire.
Okay.
So, and when he's on fire, he has to take an extra 2d6 magic damage if he's still on fire at the end of his action.
Or tech damage.
Tech damage.
Yes. So something grafted to you has like a mini flamethrower in it.
I have a little
Is what I'm
flamethrower on
hearing?
my forearm. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It is a flamethrower.
It's like Iron Man. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, he's on fire now.
So he's at 12.
12 magic. Yeah.
Okay,
or
that
tech
is-
damage. Sorry.
That is major. So
Yay.
that's 2 hit points.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'd like to move over a little bit more.
Actually, I say that's 2 hit points. I'm going to use his reaction, Divine Interference, and
Rude.
he reaches out to the Motherboard Spirit and causes some sort of glitch in your flamethrower, and it hits the Network Worshipper number 1 instead.
Oh. Okay, well he's on fire then.
Yes.
I'll get you next.
May I attack this guy?
Would you be more specific?
The
The
guy
fire,
who
the
just
guy on
hit
fire.
me. Well, I have a way to make someone else vulnerable, so I was going to return the favor to the guy that made me vulnerable.
Okay, he is also on fire. So your choice.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. So I'm gonna attack, but I'm gonna make it a forceful push. Make an attack with your primary weapon against a target with melee range. On a success, you deal damage and knock them back to close range. On a success with hope, a d6. Add a d6 to your damage roll. Additionally, you can spend a hope to make them temporarily vulnerable. So I'm gonna make an attack roll. And then, if it succeeds, I'll do damage differently.
Okay, so this was our guy on fire, yeah, or the other one.
The main guy who hit me with his like
The one on fire is just like he's the priest
scream?
reaches out and it just like the fire just like diverts and like goes into him instead, and he's just like, but still like locked eyes with you, Bone.
That's
Who's
kind of
the main
terrifying.
guy?
Just so much
It's the guy in red,
on
right?
fire.
Say again, mate?
It's the guy in like the red hood or whatever is the main guy, right?
Yeah.
The priest, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'll hit the priest.
Okay.
I got a 8 with hope. So I'm gonna spend a hope to make him vulnerable, and I'm gonna add a d6 of damage to my normal damage, which is
So you got an 8 with hope?
yes. Oh, does that hit?
No, it does not. So it's a massive crash of
okay.
thunder outside. So-
Okay. Then I'm going to use one of my prayer dice. So I'm going to add 4 to that 8 to make it a 12.
You already heard that
Not enough.
15 was
15
the
is
level
the-
of difficulty.
Oh, right, my bad. Okay, cool. Sweet.
But you
Whatever.
please use the prayer dice. Feel free.
Your God does not hear you.
Okay.
Come to my seal of heresy.
Well,
So yeah,
do
you
I
think
still get that hope for failing?
you got a hope, so yeah, that does go to. But the spotlight does pass back to me, and I think you tried to get to him, but the network worshipper that's burning is just the flames too intense, and it kind of like when does that fire damage happen, Cordelia?
It happens.
If they take
happens
that damage, you take extra damage.
Well, when they act while on fire, they must take an extra 2d6 of tech damage if they are still on fire at the end of their action.
Okay, so they can. It was temporarily on fire, so they can put themselves out.
They can put themselves out.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that might involve an action.
Right, yeah. So so the spotlight goes to that worshipper, and he stops, drops, and rolls. Just like goes down, like rolls over, like wraps his own robes around him and extinguishes the fire, and then like crawls himself up onto one knee, snarling at you almost, quite a feral look on his eyes. And then I'm going to spend a fear to activate the signal priest. And he... Let's see. Okay, yeah, he's going to use... Yeah, I mean, he's going to try that static burst again. So I'm going to spend the fear to do that. Everyone make that instinct reaction roll again, please.
15.
$22.
Oh, no. What was the pass again? It was 14, right?
Difficulty 14.
All right. I'm going to use that prayer dice now. And I'm going to make that 11 into a 15.
Gotcha.
Also 15.
Okay.
Edie safe.
So again, that electricity just like sparks off his staff that he's kind of like holding on to like a crook, and a shepherd's crook, not like he has a crook, and just arcs out and like off the walls and off the boxes and things around you. But you all manage to kind of drop and roll and dive out of the way, and it doesn't hit you. And then one last fear. Actually, I've got a couple here, so let's activate Worshipper 2 there, and our guys trying to get through that door. And Bixby.
Hello.
Aye. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, the worshipper jabs at you with that electrified staff, crackling with energy. You take 11 damage from that.
Oh, that's major damage. I mark.
You have your little trinket if you want to use it.
I do have. What was it? Roll a d8?
It's a roll of d8 to reduce. Yeah, you have to spend a hope.
Okay, I spend a hope and I reduce that by 5.
Okay, it still
Brings
works.
it to. Well, we're bring the damage down from what was it originally?
12, wasn't it?
It was my damage 11.
11. Okay, so using that brings it down by 5, so 6.
6. Yeah.
Which makes it minor damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I make a spellcast reaction roll?
And what's the reaction?
When an ally within close range takes damage from a target you can see, you can make a spellcast reaction roll against the target. On a success, mark a stress to deal them magic or tech damage using your proficiency.
Okay.
And actually, I can mark a stress to take this damage for you, if you'd like.
Let's say. I mean, you're distracted with the priest and the fiery guy right there.
Okay.
And let Topaz do this. So make the roll there, Topaz.
Okay.
Do you have to be next to the adversary or just next to the person?
Next to the person. So I feel like the Iconist kind of jumps out to like attempt to shield, but it ends up kind of instead swirling around like the one attacking. And that is with fear, it is 16 to hit.
Okay. So you want to mark the stress to do your proficiency in damage?
Yes.
What's your proficiency at the moment?
Proficiency, I
Two,
believe,
I
is
think.
Should be
plus
two.
2. Yeah.
Okay, so it does two damage. Right, it says 2 damage, not 2 hit points, right?
It's D6 magic damage, so it's 2d6.
Oh, I see.
Which comes out to 7.
7. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that breaks their major threshold. So that is 2 hit points on them. So what does this look like? How is this attack happening?
It's like this kind of arc of electricity that like jolts out from their Iconus.
Okay. And they are very badly wounded as well. Okay. The fear brings the spotlight back to me. Oh, I didn't make the roll, so there was the. Actually, no, there was a reaction.
Yes.
The spotter was on you already.
Yeah. So
You can
the.
speak as a fear if you want to, though.
I'm rolling to see how I go against the door. Okay, yeah, that is a 19, so that definitely ticks the timer counter down again to 2. And you see them, they're like jamming their electrified staffs into the door. One like jamming it into the mechanism, and the other one like trying to get into the gap and lever it open. But yeah, spotlight back to you.
Bixby, you said you had a plan?
Yeah. Bixby's always got a plan, and while he's just been hit by this electric staff, that reaction from Topaz there has just distracted
Sorry.
this enemy just enough.
So I just had that massive crash of thunder before, now I just had an earthquake.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It's like, chill,
Are you okay?
chill. Yeah, it was very small, but it was just like, okay.
I know I said I had a plan, but Jesus, that's not the plan.
Take out the GM. Natural disasters.
Bigsby's
Why-
reaching
that's
into
what-
our dimension.
That split second of while this enemy is distracted by Topaz, Bigsby is going to combat roll down here, 25 feet to this space here,
Okay.
and pulls out his Iconus, activates it, his little wrist slingshot, and I'm going to make an attack on both of the guys at the door, because my latest augment allows me to mark a stress to hit both of them.
I think if you hit the first, then you mark the stress to hit the second as well, right? I don't think
When you
have to
make an attack, mark a stress to target another creature within range.
Oh, okay. So
So-
you do it before the roll.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
So this is going to be plus 2, Oh, I got 2 7s.
That is a critical.
Oh, critical.
Crit.
Nice.
Oh,
So
Okay.
same as D&D. It's the max possible plus the roll of the dice.
okay. So, this could be fun then.
What's your damage?
It's 2d10 plus 4, normally. But I also have an augment where, when rolling the dice normally, I can roll a third d10 and drop the lower result.
Okay.
So, on the normal roll, I should be able to still do that. But that won't count as the max.
Well, I'm going to save you the maths because it's plus the 2d. It's plus 20, right? Anyway, for the 2d10.
Yes.
Okay. I'm wondering if I got the stat blocks and things right for the adversaries here, because that's just a huge. There's been such a huge jump from level 1 to level 2.
I mean, that
feels
that's
right. It feels
just
like
down to the fact that that's just down to the fact that it's a critical. You know, I'm getting the max damage. Like normally, it's 2d10 plus 4. That could still be 6 points of damage.
True.
You know.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get my head around the mechanics of it, and the side of it. So tell me what does your Iconist do here, and mark the stress.
So, yeah, it's the combat roll. He gets into position, and as he flops up, the hand is out. The Iconist activates from the wristband, and the barrel splits into 2. Locks onto the targets and just fires out these 2 bits of scrap junk that are catapulted by kinetic energy into the back of each of their skulls, and they just their heads slam into the door, and they just slowly, in cartoons when people slowly fall down like a door or a wall, and it's just that really long awkward squeaking sound. It's just that.
Yeah, those guys are both taken out there. Oof.
Cordelia looks at Bixby and there's newfound terror in her eyes.
And Bixby's just like, that worked so much better than I anticipated. I don't know what to do next.
We did great.
And then you guys.
And that was with hope. Oh, a crit doesn't
It was a
matter,
crit.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can
do
clear.
we all
Did you
just take
clear? Do you have a
attacks?
stress to clear as well?
Oh, well, I just gained 1 to use that, so I would clear a stress, yes. So, amazing.
So yeah, still with you, Spotlight.
Okay,
Topaz?
I mean-
What's Topaz doing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess Topaz didn't do anything other than the reactions, so gonna go ahead and fire off the Iconus at the main priest dude.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna do it. That'd be 6.
Sorry, no. Great
With
not. Okay, so gain the hope, but yes, it dodges out of the way there. Steps dangerously close to Cordelia, so that you kind of had to pull the shots so it misses there. Okay, and the priest will. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, the priest is going to just turn. He's like, you will never stop us followers of Motherboard from completing our program. And he juts at you with the staff, Cordelia, and that static charge that he's been unleashing wildly throughout the whole group. You can see channels down the length of the staff and towards you.
Lovely.
Makes a roll there. That is going to be 20.
If he hits, I'm gonna mark a stress to stand in the way and make yourself the target of the attack instead. When you
Okay.
take damage from this attack, you
Thank
can mark
you.
any number of armor slots. Whoa.
Oh dang.
Oh shit. Okay, that's cool. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
because normally you can only use one bar.
I'm glad we're friends.
I can use 2 because I have absorb. But yeah,
Okay.
come on, tell me how many damage it is.
We shall see.
On a nat 20?
No, it wasn't
This
that
is
20.
why you have.
Wasn't
This is
that-
why you have so many armor slots, Jess.
Yeah, that's the point.
It was a 20 total, so you're okay. So it's going to be 8 damage there, Bjorn, as you throw yourself in front and the electricity courses into you instead.
That's still just 1 armor slot, baby.
You use the armor.
Although I am. Yes, yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
I'm
the electricity
about to get an HP.
part of your armor and the tech that shields you shorts out as the electricity surges through it. And
Bring it on, come on.
spend a fear to activate the. Let's see here. The worshipper is going to take advantage of Bjorn lunging in the way of the priest's attack and use that to attack Cordelia. Cordelia, does a 17 hit?
It sure does.
Okay, that
There,
is
perplex.
14 damage.
That is severe damage.
Jesus.
Unless I can.
Can I mark another armor slot? or do I just get 1 reaction per thing?
No, I mean it's it doesn't work like that, right? It doesn't say once per encounter or anything, right?
It says when an ally within very close range would take damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it again.
You're like, no.
Thank you.
No, no.
I'm just cowering in the background.
Still no.
Ugh. I have too many friends getting hit too many times.
So, is 14 major damage?
for me, it is major
Is it
damage.
severe
Yeah.
damage?
So
It's not severe, is it?
no.
No. Okay. So, but you only have one
So
arm
I
slot
have to
left?
mark. No, I had 2 left,
Okay, you can choose
and I
to
can
use
mark up to 2 per turn, or I can mark any for this one.
for that one particular ability, yeah. So you're going to use both of them?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, so these...
So that uses up all
Yeah,
my
so this,
armor.
this combination of this conducting rod and the electrified staff just like slam in and completely short circuit Bjorn's armor shielding devices. And
Yeah,
they just like
it
start,
normally has like a glow, and it stopped glowing.
yeah, just like and this
Oh,
like
no.
little thin like snake of black smoke is coming out of it. There's that nasty, horrible like fried circuit smell.
Okay, we should take a rest. Hey, priest, relax. We need to take a rest.
Hey, priest.
Spotlight's back to you.
I can try and do a little bit of damage. I would like to spend a hoop to make a spellcast roll, which is going to be 14 with fear. And I'd like to strike all targets within very close range. I believe I can hit all 3. I probably won't hit the big guy, but the other 2, hopefully a 14 hits them.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so is either of them vulnerable? No, right?
No.
Okay, well they still take 2d8 plus 2 attack damage.
Okay.
That's 11.
Well, they both only had 1 HP left, so
Excellent.
What does this look like?
So this is called Rain of Blades, but I think for Cordelia, it's not actual blades because she doesn't have space for that in her body. So she's got just loads of little things, like her arms are just little armies of their own, but she's got, I think maybe this is like a little capsule or something that just breaks, and she sort of throws it down towards them, and
Okay.
a cloud of spores kind of come up and latch on. And they're kind of not acidic exactly, but they sort of eat away through the armor, and sort of there's a hissing sound and probably some kind of really bad smell as they get burned probably and eaten away
Okay.
by nasty stuff.
Okay. There you go. The priest is just so that's
Razor spores, amazing.
how do we deal with the spotlight there though? Because you failed once, but then and also succeeded on the same roll because it's against
Well,
multiple targets.
I succeeded twice out of 3 times, right?
Right?
It was a success with fear though.
The
So I
best two or
say
three?
back to
or-
Oh, okay. So that
Go back to you.
it does come back to me anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Spotlight's ruthless.
Yeah. Only succeeding with hope is the only way to keep the spotlight.
At least we have just the one guy left.
Indeed. And he sees this use of this like spore grenade as like just complete vindication that you're a part of the heresy. And he's
I
like,
mean, he's not going to live to tell the tale, right? So.
I knew we were right to drive out the corruption in these caves. And it's like,
You didn't even ask me what I was doing here.
Motherboard, charge my staff! And just spins it around in a great arc towards you, Cordelia. That is going to be
Popular.
12.
I'm so popular. That's it means it beats it, I guess. So my is 12. So that hits.
Okay.
How much do I die?
It's not hideous. That is 9 damage.
9.
Yeah, I don't have
Okay,
any
that's still
armor
major
slots
damage
left,
to me.
but
That is
can I just
okay.
take
I
the
can
damage?
let me
Yeah.
take my own damage if you like, or okay.
Okay.
I have
your-
enough
your
armor
choice.
I mean,
slots
it's up to
left.
you.
I'll take this one. It's okay.
Okay.
I'll take an
Okay.
armor slot and 1 HP,
Okay.
and probably go flying
I should,
into the wall.
maybe I should have been doing that, honestly.
Some of your bioluminescent just like flares a little bit with the charge electricity
Yeah.
charging through.
Yeah. My body just goes.
Bjorn, is there any cost for using that ability? Do you have to mark a stress or something, right?
Yeah. I have to, so I marked a stretch each time, and now I have that 5 of 7 stressed.
Okay. Right, let me know when you reach max stress that you're vulnerable, so let me know, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that you have advantage against you when you have no stress slots left. And then if you mark a stress when you're fully stressed, you mark an HP instead.
Ooh. Okay. I get it now.
Okay. So yeah, watch that resource there. Okay. I have no other adversaries to spend fear on, and no fear to spend on said adversaries. So over to you. Although
right.
actually,
Big
Got it. He's
B.
out of fear, boys.
sorry, Cordelia, you said that was with fear just now, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Okay, I got 1.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I think if Bigsby's seen that happen to Cordelia and seen like the bioluminescence flicker, it's ruffled his gibbles. He's angry. He's gonna run right up next to this
Not his
priest,
jibbles.
and he's gonna like spin him around and go, "Hey, Athbut, access denied." And I'm going to use Wild Flame. If he's not still on fire, he will be on fire again momentarily. So I need to make a spellcast roll. I had to get up close to him to use it. So it's just like, I think he slaps him as he makes this attack.
Okay.
And that's a 19 with hope.
Nice.
I must mark another stress, which is fine. And it's 2d6. Let's do it in Demiplane because I haven't really used it much. 11 points of fire damage.
Okay. That is
Tech
major.
damage. Tech fire.
We're fire buddies.
That is
bad.
that is major, and there is no one for him to use divine interference to pass it off to. Okay. And so that was with hope.
Yes.
Okay. Spotlight's still with you guys.
I'll take an attack.
Go for it.
Attack roll. Okay, sweet. 16
With
on the guy. With fear.
okay.
With fuck.
But that hits.
So I'm going to make this a forceful push and spend 1 hope to make this guy vulnerable. The guy in the red cloak, right? Like the main priest guy.
That's the only guy left.
Yep. And then I'm going
Unless
to
you're attacking Bixby.
No.
Wait, what?
How's this guy look? Like HP wise, how's he look? Like, how do we tell in this game? Is he bloodied? Is he half? Is he down?
I'll
His
mention-
last legs?
I'll say blooded and last legs like before. Well, I'll
Okay,
say
cool,
blooded.
cool.
I'll say blooded.
Okay,
there's,
cool.
there's no like
Then I'm
second
gonna-
threshold.
Can I spend
I
another
could
hope
say-
to add a
I can say last legs when there's just one HP. left.
D6 of damage? Okay, so my total damage is gonna be this plus, so 19 plus a D8. Where does it say?
It's okay. It's
Plus
already
one,
it's already
so
over the severe
20 damage.
threshold. You good? Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So that. So what kind of attack is this?
I finally stop using my Iconis as a shield, and I turn it into a sword, and I strike this guy down. It's like, I don't like the way you worship. My worship is better.
And he's like, traitor, traitor. And he's like, I've heard of Trojans like you. And
Skepticism is healthy.
there is no skepticism in code. And you said it's a push attack, so do they get pushed back?
Yes, forceful push. Honestly, knock them back to close range. So I guess like one square back, I guess.
No, close range
And
is
then-
close is 30 feet. Dude.
Oh my god.
Push him
Yeah.
30 feet, just goes flying backwards.
Okay, and they're also vulnerable.
Nice.
Okay, so
Like a
he
football
Which is very
tackle.
close, it's in melee range, and then close range is 30 feet away.
so he gets thrown against the door over here.
Oh my god.
Slams into the corner there and reaches up, and you rolled with fear, so the spotlight comes to me. I'm going to use his action to spend a stress to use his activate sleepers action.
What? He'll just nap you in the corner.
And he
He puts on a sleeping cap.
he transmits a coded signal to network worshippers that were embedded in the area.
Oh dear.
And there is a countdown activated before they arrive. So every time you roll with fear, that will tick down. But the spotlight goes back to you, and he is on last licks.
Well, yeah, I'd like to blast him.
Okay, go for it. You're quite far away.
Far is my jam. That's a 15 with hope.
That is meets a beat it. And
Woo.
take that hope.
I am maxed out on hope.
So, tell me what happens, Topaz.
That the circuitry like around her like eyes and like throat just kind of expands as this like blast beam comes out of the Iconis like wristbands. Which, if you would like the damage,
It's 1 HP
It
left,
would be
so
a-
it doesn't matter. Last legs
11.
means any hit
Yeah.
is going to deal the final blow. Okay, so yeah, as he struggles, like holding onto that staff to like reach up, and he presses the code into the little pad on the side of it that transmits that encoded signal. He is just smashed against the doorway again and falls. It's like, I thought I was promised. This was
you thought wrong.
This was an executable and is destroyed. But that signal has been sent, so time is still against you. What do you do?
I guess we
Do we know it's
barricade
been
the
sent?
doors.
Do we can we unsend? Can we do
Yeah,
the
just get ready
Han
to break the
Solo in
signal
Star
and-
Wars? Everything's fine here down here. All good.
How are you?
Okay. How are
Or is there a way
you?
to
Every
disrupt the signal so they can't
episode.
tell where to home in on anymore? They lose track and they end up just not able to find where we are.
Say again, sorry?
Is there a way to disrupt the signal? Because he presumably something's happening out, but they would need to know where to go to get to him. So there's a way to disrupt that so they don't have any way to find us anymore?
You can certainly try.
I would like to try.
Yeah.
Okay, please make me a knowledge or finesse to analyze
would
how
like
to do that
to-
or to tinker with his
I will tinker
stuff.
with this thingy.
There's no way to put that.
Would you
well.
let me use my experience as a biotech improviser to say that I'm familiar with this kind of tech, perhaps, or just tech general and like recognize this are bits
if
and
you,
pieces because
if
I
you have the
presumably
hope
have
to do it,
tried.
yeah, go for it.
I have the hope to do it. All right,
Yeah,
so
always
I'm
costs
gonna do
some
this
hope,
roll with
but yeah.
yeah. All right, and I'm gonna add 2 on top of this, which is going to be 13 with hope.
I'm afraid his difficulty is 15. So,
I have no idea how to work it.
Bjorn, do you have any
Are we
prayer
still
dice,
in?
Bjorn?
Pardon me?
Do you have any prayer dice left?
I do. Can I add 2 prayer dice to one thing?
Is it just a +1 per dice?
It's +2 per dice.
She only needs 2.
Wait. Oh, sweet. Okay, sweet. Then I'll burn 1 prayer dice.
Yeah, and this makes sense because it's a it's a motherboard worshipper's device. So Bjorn
Yeah.
would.
So
would
maybe we're
have-
both crouched down,
Yeah,
and you just start pointing things out.
and there's a certain combination of code, Bjorn, that you recognize is used commonly in signal priests' prayers, and that helps Cordelia decode the signal, and
Great minds think alike. I
Just
was
don't.
also going to say exactly. It's like, oh, this is like a common prayer that we use. He used it in the encryption code. So basic.
I'm glad you could point this out to me.
and
Nothing about these.
Cordelia, you're able to send an all clear broadcast.
Great.
instead.
I think we're okay.
We're fine here. How are you?
Exactly.
Okay.
While I'm crouched down here next to the body, I would like to. He is a corpse that died recently. I'd like to mark a stress to extract memory from the corpse, if I may.
Please.
I'm not sure exactly how to play this. It says extract one memory from the corpse related to a specific emotion or sensation of your choice.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to learn what I can about who sent him here, how he found these people, like what his purpose was of finding this particular contact. I don't know if there's any way to. I don't know what that emotion would be. If it's hatred
That's
or
devotion.
extreme devotion.
Fervor. Yeah.
There you go. Zealotry.
Commitment. Yeah, it's zealotry. Yeah.
It is zealotry.
Okay, so
Oof, I'm getting very stressed.
so which memory again?
It doesn't specify. It says I can mark your stress to extract one memory from the corpse related to a specific emotion or sensation of your choice. So I guess I'm looking for memories associated with the zealotry that might have inspired an action like
Yeah,
this
well,
to figure
yeah.
out why he might have been
So-
sent here.
The sense of purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he said he
Sorry, Patron.
was told this was a executable or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He was sent an order from the main chapter house of the Motherboard Church over in the main city, the main walled city over in the far east of the Vale, to
Argent?
to root out all instances of this mycelial network, the mycelial heresy, and that there was reports of an office of a cell here in Geode, and he's from the Church of Motherboard in Geode here.
Okay,
Um,
so the people in
so-
Geode know where these people are, and they know that they exist and how to find them.
Yes, so you should probably
Okay.
warn whoever's beyond the door.
Yeah, okay. I'm just how to flavor this. I feel like she's leaning down next to him and she has to find a way to extract his memory. So I think she look for any kind of if there's an open wound or if there's an orifice. She'll probably be poking around there. I think her little mycelial filaments will sort of creep out and get into the opening of whatever it is, probably a wound, and
Yeah.
just basically interface with this nervous system in some way, and it's probably very uncomfortable to watch. You probably twitches a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, and how does anyone who sees that feel about this? Like these mycelial tendrils, like
don't
going
worry.
into the
It's okay.
into the
Keep hanging
form
a
of
little
this
bit.
priest.
Don't worry.
Topaz is watching with curiosity, like bending
Um,
over,
yeah.
taking notes.
Yeah.
This awakens
like
something in
something out
Bjorn.
of
It's
the-
like,
It's like something out of those ancient scriptures I read, the manga that I read.
oh, I think we're reading similar manga, because, damn. Whoa, dude.
So yeah, she'll be really focused on trying to extract this thing, and she'll report whatever she feels and what she's found out. Sort of snap back immediately when she sort of withdraws her little things. They sort of shoot back up into her fingers, I guess. But we should get out of here. They know where my contacts are. We should let them know as well as soon as we
You
can.
also-
There might be more on the way still.
You also get a name of the target that was mentioned, and you get the name Tomantella.
Matella.
Tomantella.
I got to write
Does,
that down in my journal.
Does Bjorn know anything about like the main sect of motherboard worshippers and why they would do this? Because I don't think Bjorn's group of pilgrims were this zealous, and probably did not give a fuck about how whether or not the mycelial network are pagans or whatever. You know what I mean?
I think even within your group, the concept that the network of Motherboard can be usurped or replaced is heretical still. Right, to suggest
Can be usurp or replace. Okay.
to suggest that there is a different way, a different option, is heretical in its very nature. But
I
Bjorn,
guess you don't talk politics or religion at the dinner table. So we're friends.
in this group, yeah. Although
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
Well, so
but I think,
this
no,
group.
I think,
That's why
I think
Bjorn-
Bjorn doesn't feel that way though, because of his
Yeah.
doubts from hearing this voice.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
So I
knows-
think
he
Bjorn's
knows-
always been a skeptic, despite being part of the church. It's like how you don't actually tell your parents that you're agnostic until you're in your 30s.
If then.
Oh yeah, you're in the deep south. Probably never, huh?
Yeah, never.
Hey, mom and dad,
I know,
I'm
Grandma.
atheist. You're disowned.
Okay.
Yeah, but Bjorn does not believe in that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, does Bjorn not believe in, or is Bjorn accepting of other ideas out of curiosity, or out of the idea that it could help spread the word? Yeah, the good word, as it were, the good code.
I think maybe Bjorn believes in a golden rule, and it doesn't need to be from Motherboard to be a good rule. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So you see that there is a communications kind of port next to the door there, Cordelia.
Let's see if I can open the door without breaking it in. Maybe knock lightly first. So it doesn't sound like I'm still part of the group. They have no
Yeah.
idea that we're out here.
As you
Hello, we beat up the guys who are trying to beat you up.
as you bang on the door, the little box next to it crackles into life, and you hear a voice. You're not getting in here. This is off limits. There's nothing to do with the church. This is my space.
We're chill, actually.
Who's going to talk? Who's going to talk into the
Oh,
I think
device?
Cordelia, right?
Okay,
This is
yeah,
your
sorry.
friend?
Sorry, I wasn't sure if Jordan was talking. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll sort of lean forward, like, if you're referring to the priest who was trying to break down the door, he will no longer be troubling you.
Make a presence roll with advantage.
Okay. Can I use my experience? I know a guy because I know this guy. Is that thing?
Again, if you spend the hope.
I will spend a hope. All right. So that's going to be 24 with fear.
Okay, yeah. There are certain keywords that mycelial network has that you use.
Okay. Okay.
And there's a pause. It's like scanning for life forms.
There are only 4.
Wow, sick.
3.5.
And
Oh,
there's
You're still
a
a real person, Bixby.
there's
A
a
whole
slight
person.
there's a slight buzz and then a physical, clunk as something disengages in the door, and it first shakily, like from what the damage that was done by the 2 worshippers, starts to move, but then like overcomes that and smoothly opens, and you see a kind of long-armed, like there's like their fungal cap, like the mushroom cap is kind of like drooping down like a fringe, like over,
that's
almost
cool.
over their face. They've got this like big baggy white t-shirt on. They're like,
Stained with grease stains or something.
looks out past you, like looks down at the signal priest. Oh, whoa, oh, fried. Okay, yeah, come in. This is our digs, and shows you in, and there's this combination like greenhouse computer science lab. There are
I love this place already.
different like planters with all sorts of different mushrooms and fungus growing on them, and then those lead out and tendrils dipping into some sort of like fluid that is supposed to like act as a conductor for they're experimenting. You can see Cordelia that Vera's work is very evident here, and what she used to talk about, and their attempts to create the mycelial network are clearly moving ahead at pace. And he's like, yeah, welcome in. This is what we call mycelial space. Tom and Teller, Tom for short.
Cordelia. Call me whatever you like, I suppose. I don't have a nickname. I believe you're the person that they were out to kill just now. What did you do? This is amazing. Like, her face is absolutely the mute little girl with the giant sparkly eyes. Like, wow.
Is that Cordelia?
You know the name. I worked with Vera, Vera.
Yeah, Vera, yeah.
See signs of her style everywhere here.
That's the real one. Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Hey. So, also, sorry, nobody? No. Tom
I know Tom Dell's mushroom.
Tom of mycelial space? No.
MySpace.
In the white t-shirt.
Everyone's first friend.
Oh, MySpace.
And Tom and Teller.
Okay,
Tom and Teller is a
Grandpa.
genus of mushroom.
I was like, I heard
That's
that sounds like a
cool.
mushroom name. Looked it up.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
I was like, fungus term starting with TOM.
And it works. There is one.
There is one.
So if we take him with us, you have to get that picture of Tom from MySpace and put it on as the token.
Just the mushroom hat.
Yeah.
And actually, I was never on MySpace. I'm the right age for it, but I just never was. Okay, and he's like, Vera's gone, not here.
Gone. Gone where? I'd love to see her again. It's been so long.
But Cordelia knew she was missing, right?
I knew she was missing.
Yeah. Okay.
I was kind of surprised that she'd be here, I guess.
She was missing from here.
Oh, she's missing from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The communications stopped coming.
Okay.
Um,
Doesn't realize she was based here. Then yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she was talking about the security. We needed security to proceed.
Security access to more things, so to keep
the network safe. The new
I mean,
network.
seeing what we just came across and spared you from, I don't blame her.
I've heard what happened today. Gnarly.
Makes what we're doing all the more important.
Yeah. Wild. Well, look, I have her journals.
Really?
If that would help.
Absolutely, do you mind?
She just said she had to go and she would be back when she'd found out a solution for the security. I'd hoped.
Maybe she wrote about it.
I'd hoped you were.
She didn't say anything
to be
else.
honest. No offense.
None taken. I wish I were her sometimes too.
She's cool. Very cool.
Right, well, if you don't mind, I'll start with that. Perhaps there's something there. Do you know anything about what happened today?
All of you folks in the network?
Yes, I'm sorry. No, they're friends. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Friends have been shown too much. We're going to have to feed them into the composters.
That would be a fun adventure, I'm sure. But we have important things to do.
I do not consent to this.
Only
Just save the
consensual
rest, then.
composting
Hey,
for these guys.
jokes don't need consent.
Whoa! Hold on. Pulls out a book about consent. This is for you. Read it cover to cover.
The chapter on jokes.
Yeah.
You ask, may I make a joke about this and then make a joke about it?
No, 100%.
I mean, I know
Like,
really
hey, do you
good.
mind if I make a
It's kind of
very
like-
racy joke?
There's good vibes,
You
right?
should.
You just know, there are well-established lines not to cross. Yeah.
I mean, we
As
all
long as
thought
you
it
don't
was fun
cross
until
into
Cyber
my
Louis CK.
faith, we're fine.
Okay.
That's a good one.
We all
Chris.
have our own bias.
Well, I mean, feel free to look.
Thank you. And I'd love to see what you're working on as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, just trying to up the data transference, and it depends. Yeah, the different varieties of our little friends have so many different, properties.
I mean, tell me about it.
And
Covered with little sort of poops and peeps.
I'm convinced. I mean, joking about it, but there's definitely some makeup of compost that's going to work as a catalyst. Really fire up the connections.
I'll find it, I'm sure.
Hopefully, we'll have something ready to test when this security option's been secured.
Well, if you volunteer, you know who to ask.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah. Wild.
Worked out well for me so far.
Well, make yourselves comfortable. And there's journals of notes and tabulated data
Okay,
and stuff.
this is
It's
great.
sort of
I'm so
moving
excited.
it, and
Yours
just
actual journals.
crates to kind of sit around on.
Hey,
She's dirty it a little bit.
weren't we talking about leaving because the
Oh,
people
they know
in the
you're here.
Motherboard network know about this place? Weren't we talking about leaving, guys?
That's a thing. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, they knew you were here. That's how they came to attack in the first place. But they knew your name. That's how I knew your name.
But where can we go?
I might know some hidden places that people aren't supposed to be going. I can help you move journals. I would love to read them.
Yeah, more eyes make less work. Sure. Yeah.
More eyes. Fed words that I read more quickly.
Move
Need
then
more eyes
read.
on the
Read then
inside.
move.
move first,
Move, then
probably,
read,
just to
yeah.
be safe.
Yeah, he gestures at like all the lab equipment and everything's like, this is going to take a moment. I mean, have a bit of a read and a bit of a sit. You've been busy. Kind of gestures
As we
out
pack
to
up,
the dead
I think
signal
we've
priest.
Oh, I
made
would
them
love
lose the
to
trail
take
for
a
a
rest.
If like the urgency that you're trying to like put into the situation here, there's no time to rest.
Okay, fair.
I will help with packing things up, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Topaz, you're looking through the journal.
Probably very like kind of speed reading, but more so helping pack up because urgency is the
We don't want them finding anything that's here.
Okay.
yeah.
I think even with that, you kind of get engrossed in the journal a bit more than intended, and kind of like drift off a little bit as the others are kind of feverishly packing behind you, because you quickly find mentions of Atlas.
Oh.
And you remember how your effect back in the initial fight, something happened with Atlas which shielded those other remnants from Remnant's fury.
Well, that's extremely interesting. Hopefully you'll tell us about it at some point, because I'd also be fascinated.
Well, like, we don't know that you are a disciple of Atlas, and we don't know that you found that, right?
I think Cordelia does. We've established that we talk about it a little bit, but we
Okay.
don't.
Yeah.
Do you continue reading, Topaz?
Do I feel like I'm compelled to read more?
It's your choice.
We have everything
Bjorn's
in
gonna
hand, I
help
imagine.
move because he doesn't do big brain stuff.
Given that Atlas's first sphere of influence is knowledge, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and read.
Okay, so yeah, at first Topaz is helping, but then like just kind of slowly drifts over and sits down on a crate,
Understandable.
and it's just like looking through.
No judgment.
And Topaz, Vera writes how she's discovered and heard word of this thing called Atlas, and that she is going in search of the core server. She says there was a local server here, and it doesn't give like a detailed route to it or anything, but it sounds like she's talking about places you've been before.
Okay.
And she says that data obtained at the local server led her to discover the location of a core server, and she's going to try and access that and use it for the network. And as to why, you realize that she discovered Atlas is an acronym. And she has, at one point in the notes, written out automated threat location and shielding.
Wait.
Atlas.
You have not yet told Bjorn that the voice that he heard.
Are you reading this out loud to us as we pack, or is this just your keep it to yourself?
I think probably she would have started out loud and then would have, like, as she starts reading faster and faster, it would have just become like incoherent mumbling, and like the like circuitry or like around her eyes starts kind of glowing a little bit, and it's a little creepy.
I like it.
So keep talking about it, 2 seconds.
Okay, so if you're not telling us, I'll just make a note in my notes that you haven't told us yet.
Well,
It's very likely that something she would divulge on the way to where
Yeah,
we're
okay.
going.
Okay. And it will stay intact in that case.
Have you told Bjorn that his thing is Atlas related?
Kind of. She's hinted at it when she said, sounds very good for me. Might be bad for you, but
Right. But like, has Bjorn heard before that you do Atlas stuff, and like, that's like a different god technically in this setting?
it depends on like, would Bjorn have like kind of like poked and prodded and like asked questions?
Yeah, but I think like conversationally, not like, like trying to like pound you or whatever, right? Like, because Bjorn's whole thing is like he's a religious skeptic, so like he loves like learning about quote unquote old and or dead gods and religions, etc. So like maybe he's approaching the Atlas thing. It's like, oh cool, so like there's another like minor religion or something under the umbrella of Motherboard, or is this like a substitution for Motherboard, or just completely unrelated, like, so it's like, like he's just trying to like figure it out, not like, like judge you about it.
I think in that case, Bjorn probably has gotten the whole like thesis about Atlas. Like, probably more information than you ever wanted.
That's awesome.
Okay.
I love those like
It's like,
those
this
like
is my
lore dumps that you have with
hyperfixation,
like
for
friends.
sure. Yeah.
Cordelia's absolutely there with the
Sweet.
notepad, by the way, when this happens. She's so interested whenever you talk about it.
Hell yeah.
I feel like it's the exact same whenever like Cordelia talks about like the mycelial network. It's just
Oh yeah,
like
we just go like boop 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 constantly.
notes buddies.
Yeah.
It's like Bjorn loves going to PowerPoint parties. He just doesn't like making PowerPoints.
Cordelia absolutely has like a topaz journal.
So you pack up all the most important stuff. And what do you do for the rest that can't be like transported easily?
Well, we can't afford to let them find anything. I look over at Tom. I mean, well, actually, at Topaz first. I mean, how far away is this? Is this we're just doing the one trip, or is there any way to do it more than once? How far away?
There's like a trolley like packed up with all the most like all the gear
Okay,
and,
so it's not
main
like
things
it's
that
not
you
just
can-
what we're carrying. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I would suggest just burning it.
Yeah, let's watch those flames dance.
Ah,
I wait for permission.
might be a good idea to maybe do a controlled collapse as well.
Aquí no los dos.
Maybe we can put the
sure.
bodies in there too. No bodies, no crime.
Okay,
No
so yeah,
bodies, no crime.
you
Let's burn down this mother.
tidy up and
We tidy up.
deal with that and make the journey with Topaz leading out into the usefully quiet streets and thoroughfares of Geode, and make your way down towards the lower levels. Topaz, you're heading for where you'd been before, right? Where you think Vera had found this local
The
local server
hub. Yeah.
and you head towards that area, and you quickly find yourselves leaving the inhabited and used sections of Geode and down towards deeper and deeper parts of the facilities that were here. There's parts where you have to kind of clear away blockades and where sections of tunnels have been boarded off and stop people entering. But Topaz, that loose board and where to get through and stuff there. It takes a little while because you have to clear to get all the gear and equipment through as well. And you manage to get your way down. Although, I will say, Topaz, you do see that this section that had been boarded off was a bit damaged and things here.
Does it seemed like it was done by remnants or by people?
Difficult to tell.
Okay.
From it's not like a very clean surface like it was back in the habitation levels there. You find yourselves in a natural cavern, and you start to hear the sound of rushing water ahead. Now, Topaz, when you were down here before, did you just find your Iconis and then you spoke to Atlas through that? Do you think you also found this local server, or are you going here for the first time?
I think that she found the server.
Okay. I think you found. Yeah, I think you found the entrance to the server, and it had Atlas, just the acronym written across, and you see that. When you saw then that it was blocked off. There was this closed section here, and you make your way into that same tunnel as once before, and there's like side caverns and things going off it where the gear can be set up, and Tom starts kind of like preparing this secondary lab down here, unpacking the gear and shifting things around and starting to get that set up, and the four of you following Topaz go up to this where this entrance to this local server was. And you see in front of you a reinforced, like concrete, like wall across the natural cavern with this metallic, very complicated-looking door firmly closed in the center. But as I said, you can hear the sound of rushing water, and it's louder than you ever heard it before, Topaz. Like, it's not just getting through the door. And as you step right up to where the door is, Topaz, you immediately see to the left of the doorway a new tunneled opening that's been born into the rock to kind of go around this barrier, this entrance. And looking around the edges of that opening in the rock, you can definitely see the marks of machinery and remnant devices that have been used to bore through the rock and get around this entrance.
Does it seem like they're still here, or?
Everyone, please make a what would it be? Instincts roll, please.
Okay. With does fear count?
Yes, because
14 with fear.
Yeah. Actually, let's see. How does the group roll thing work? Hang on, let's get this right. 2 seconds. So yeah, actually, yeah. Who has the best instincts? Because they act as a leader.
Probably me, because I have +3.
Yeah. Okay, so Bixby, Topaz, and Bjorn make a roll.
Mine was a 15 with hope.
Okay.
13 with hope.
Okay.
Crit 9s.
Okay, so Cordelia, you make the roll with you make the roll with +2.
Oh, okay. On top of what I already had?
Yes.
Okay,
Because-
well, I
because your
never rolled
friend's
already,
helping.
so I'll add +2 on top of that, so that'd be 16
16 with
with fear.
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 Okay, so I get 1 fear.
Just a little present for you, John.
Thank you. I was running a bit low.
Just
Do we
a
still
little
get the
fear.
hope that we rolled?
Just a little fear.
I think I'll check after.
Cool.
No, sorry. Yeah, the other players make a reaction roll with the same trait, so it doesn't do hope and fear. But then Cordelia's is a full action roll. Okay, so only hope and fear rolls only count on Cordelia's,
Okay, well,
which is for the best because the GM could suddenly get 4 fear.
excessive.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, with your friends helping there, Cordelia, you are able to see, suss out the situation here, and as you're investigating and like peering into the darkness of this new tunnel, you hear the unmistakable clank of machinery and movement over the sound of the rushing water, and there are remnants beyond this tunnel.
Lovely.
But that is where we will leave things for today.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So, a massive thank you to everyone who's joined us. It's lovely to have you all in chat. I hope you have enjoyed this little delve into Motherboard, this awesome Daggerheart campaign frame. We will be back next week to see what these remnants are up to in the local server room of Atlas, and to figure out what's going on there. But till then, we will be drawing a winner for our giveaway. Thank you, Phantom. Jump in there for the chance to get a Trollord Games voucher for their digital catalogue. Type !enter for the chance to win, and we'll draw the winner in a second. So let's go around the overlay here. Bixby, where are you when you're not in the Echo Vale?
When I'm not in the Echo Vale, you can see me here on Wednesdays as well in the Vales of Vecna as my muscle mommy Marielle.
Although,
But also
unfortunately
you
not
can
next
find
week.
me. Fortunately not next week. But you can also find me over on QuestJunkies, my little home away from home, where this Sunday, our next stream, we are streaming the second episode of our brand new D&D series. If you want a brand new D&D series to check out, it's in my homebrew world of Redania. It's cool. There may be a cameo in this episode from a certain Iwaki character that we have seen me portray.
Awesome.
So check that out.
Thank you.
Whoa,
Cordelia.
Joris in that one too?
Hello, yes, when I am not in the Echo Vale, I am in Waterdeep, also in Vales of Vecna on Wednesdays, but not next Wednesday. Yeah, thanks so much for coming. This is super fun.
Thank
Yay.
you. Bjorn?
I am going to be here next Wednesday. It's so weird. I'm doing a solo Vales of Vecna.
No.
No, just kidding.
No,
I'm here
it's-
on Wednesdays and Fridays usually.
Golden Week.
Vales of
Golden
Vecna and
Week.
Motherboard.
Okay, thank you. Topaz.
I'm Aylin. I've been playing Topaz. You can find me here on Fridays and just around on QJs.
Thank you. And we are Phoenix Awakari, lots of D&D and other TTRPGs, such as the lovely Daggerheart. And we will be back, as I said, back here in the Echo Vale next Friday, as we'll be off for Golden Week during the earlier part of the week. But we'll be back for more Vales of Vecna the Wednesday after next. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Let's see who our lucky winner is going to be. Good luck, everybody. So, today's voucher for Trollord Games and their fantastic Castles and Crusades digital catalogue is going to... Artist! Congratulations! Folks, we have... Usually, we had a bonus one to give away here with being off next week on Wednesday, so this is not usually in the Motherboard sessions, but every Vales of Vecna session there is the chance to win there, so do jump in next time. And I think being off next Wednesday, we'll have one available on the Friday as well. So jump in for more chances to win. And good luck next time. If you were not lucky enough to win, do head over and check out their catalogue anyway, because there's lots of cool stuff over there. And you can see what's going on with them. And if you would like to see the other folks that help us around the place here, do check out over at our buddies over at Demiplane and Phoenix Dice as well. And of course, all this beautiful music and sound effects from Syrinscape. And yeah, get all that good stuff in your games as well. Okay, thank you, everybody. Absolute pleasure, as always. Let us see where we can head off on a raid. Who is on at the moment? Okay. So, of our various buddies, the awesome painter Mike Moons is streaming at the moment, so let's go and jump in and see what Mike's up to. Thank you so much, everyone. Absolute pleasure. Looking forward to seeing you all next time. But till then, stick around for the raid if you've got them. Let us Phoenixes fly. But until next time, as we say around these parts, always you want to say, Izumi.
Yes,
Yes,
me.
Cheers, everyone.